Welcome, students, all my virtual students. This is Mr. McMillan. I got another lesson for you. Today, we're going to try to work on the human figure. Remember I said we're going to try to do that? So let me see what we can do, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use our shapes and lines to try to get the human figure kind of in a proportion right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a triangle. Goes down. Make your triangle look like a slice of pizza or something. Say, facing down or something, okay? Then we're going to draw a circle right here, okay? Now, this triangle is going to represent our shoulders, okay? Okay, and then next thing we're going to do, we're going to draw a slight line going up, and then we're going to do an oval for our heads. All right. Now, the thing about from here to there, this is our hip area. This area right here is half of our body. Our legs take the other half of our body. So one thing you can do is use a straight edge of your fingers and just try to measure from here to there, on your piece of paper. And we know that that's half of our body. Now, the thing is, when we do our arms and legs, we have this thing in the middle right here. This is a joint. So we have to account for that joint. So we're going to do a line like this and put a bend in it. And we're going to put a line right here and put a bend in it. Okay, then we're going to put a line here, and about halfway down, we're going to put a bend in it. And we're going to put another line here, and halfway down, put a bend in it. Now, what we're going to do after that is we're going to cover these lines so everyone can see. Now, you might say, Mr. Millen, this is a stick figure. Yes, well, that's originally why people started to do stick figures, so they can get the proportions right. But somewhere along the lines, we start doing little shortcuts, and that's what we have today. So it's not going to end up like this, but when we get done, it should look a lot better. So what we're going to do next is going to put a kind of a curved line to encapsulate that. It's like a little muscle man here. And you can make little ovals of these if you want, little sausage ovals. Here, and here, and there, and there. Now you have this kind of the proportions, right? And from here on out, you start cutting and adding things. This is where you all your sketch. So maybe I want this person, we fill this out like a shirt or something. Maybe there's some pants this person's going to have on them. And I'll start doing that. See? I'm just filling this up with some pants or something like that. Now, if I want to do feet, I can just add little triangles right here for right now. We're going to go more into depth of this. And then we're just going to sit there and just kind of wrap around like this and just fill stuff in. Now, at some point, you might say, well, Mr. Millen, what's all those lines stuff? What we're going to do now is, and this is where it's very important, that when we use our pencil or marker or wherever you're using, I mean, if you're using a dry erase marker, that's perfect. You're going to go back and kind of clean some of this inside out, okay? But this right now, this is just to get you used to doing the human body in proportion, okay? But this is figure drawing 101, okay? So what I want you to do is just practice seeing if you can do at least 3 of these figures in some sort of proportion matter, okay? You make it look somewhat like that. Put a neck here, okay? You can add more details, but obviously we have a person here. Now, what you could do is practice a few of these, and the next time we get up, we will work on action poses, like how you do bends and running and how you do jumping and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do next time. I hope you got a lot out of this one.